Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for gathering with us here this morning. We have a very important, exciting announcement today. As you know, we've been working very hard to ensure that we stay here in Springfield and employed. I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce Mayor Sano, one of our champions in Springfield who has been supportive of our presence here and job creation and building rail cars and returning manufacturing to Western Mass. With that said, welcome Mayor Sano.
Good morning, everyone. And what a wonderful Christmas, holiday, Hanukkah gift. And we should give a big, big round of applause to our Congressman, Mr. Chairman, or we affectionately, respectfully call Richie, Congressman Neal, for his yeoman efforts on the federal level to keep us working here. This was not a simple task, but this is what comes with respect and clout in Congress, which Chairman Neal carries in Washington, D.C. To me, as the mayor of the city of Springfield, this is quite simple. This is about a good four-letter word, jobs, J-O-B-S, and the opportunity not only to keep the jobs for each and every one of you, but more importantly, to be able to expand and compete for contracts across North America. With the legislation that Chairman Neal negotiated and put forth, we are on the playing field. We are able to compete, we are able to keep jobs, we're able to create jobs, and we're able to continue to move forward. I'm very proud and pleased to be here with President Chai Bao, who will be speaking, John Scavato, the president of the Sheet Metals Labor Union, and then of course Congressman Neal. I'm also joined by supporters, State Representative Bud Williams and City Councilor Orlando Ramos. But don't be fooled, this took a tremendous amount of savvy to be able to pull this off in DC. And with that, I'm going to introduce, and he was very, very helpful because he really spoke about the heart of what these jobs mean to Springfield, Western Massachusetts, and to the families of each and every one of you. Put your hands together for John Scavato.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I want to say to my union brothers and sisters, what the Congressman was able to accomplish was amazing. I don't know if you realize what trouble we were in. We were potentially going to be losing our jobs. And I went to DC with our international, asked for help. They couldn't pull it together, so I went down to the mayor's office. I asked the mayor for help. He got on the phone. We got the congressman. We met at the Paramount groundbreaking, and I said to the congressman, we need your help. My brothers and sisters are going to lose their jobs, and there's nothing I can do about it. I need help. And the congressman, we had a meeting here within 3 weeks, and guess what? He did it. So remember that. Our congressman, with our mayor, saved our jobs. Thank you.
Thank you, John, very, very much. Again, we deeply appreciate the investment by CRRC and the continued efforts to expand with contracts and create more jobs. And with that, the relationship that we've been able to establish, let's put our hands together for the president of CRRC, Chai Bao.
Thank you, Mayor Sano, for your partnership and support. On behalf of our entire workforce standing with us today, thank you, Congressman Neal, for preserving our person in the Springfield and the jobs of the men and women who have chosen a career in manufacturing. This means jobs. You are our champion. Congressman Neal. Now, we are re-energized to do what we do best and bring more jobs to Western Massachusetts. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Once again, this was a Herculean effort put forth by Congressman Chairman Neal Richie. Two key words here: respect and clout. To be able to do this, to save your jobs, our jobs here in the city of Springfield, and continue to allow CRRC to be on the playing field to compete, to expand, and create more jobs. Good paying manufacturing jobs, back to the future. So let's really hear it. Put your hands together for the Savior. It's the holiday season. Congressman Richie Neal.
Thanks, Mayor. Thank you. Thanks, Mayor, and thanks to the President and the sheet metal workers, to the electricians union as well, and to Buddy and Orlando that are here today. And thanks to all of you, men and women of the workforce. There aren't many big and important manufacturing stories that were once prevalent, but the truth is that manufacturing is still holding its own across the country, but it's different. Much of it because of technology. But when I look behind me, this requires a certain skill set. But that skill set also accompanies good unionized wages, good health benefits, and based, I hope, on what we've done here, good retirement benefits for you as well eventually. I remember the Westinghouse site and what it meant to manufacturing. So if I was traveling on 291 or down Page Boulevard, as I watched the construction of the plant, I'm reminded, as the mayor has described many times, the importance of what happened here and what will continue to happen here. This was a victory for good policy and common sense. A reminder that America's transportation systems everywhere are ailing. So the contract work that you've won is not only important to our region, it's important to the entire country. So the mayor was supportive of this position assertively, and I talked to Governor Baker extensively, and he indicated, as I said to him, you know, that we're going to need more work as time goes on. And he said, you can be assured they're going to get more work there. And I thought that was a very encouraging sign. So these big transportation systems that you're working on now in Philadelphia, in Los Angeles, in Boston, and your Chicago facility, this is all part of a good manufacturing story that again requires high-skilled work. I witnessed, this is my 5th or 6th visit to the facility, I witnessed the news stories along the way about the training and education in terms of workforce development that you all went through. And it is hard to replicate this work without that skill set. But I just want to tell you, when I walked in this morning, and I saw these rail cars, 60% comes from American suppliers. That's the nature of the modern challenges we face in terms of technology. We're just off, which I negotiated, a hemispheric trade agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico, and 7 or 8 months ago, people said that couldn't happen either. 192 Democrats voted for that trade agreement between the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And you know what else is a great part of the story? When was the last time that the AFL-CIO and the Teamsters endorsed a trade agreement? They endorsed this one. Technology and globalization are changing the world. It's going to require that our employees be better than ever. But based on what I've already seen and what has come from this CRRC plant, you're up to the challenge. When the union approached me and management approached me on this, the odds we thought at the moment were pretty long because it came up suddenly. And then all of a sudden, in talking with people like Adam Smith, the chairman of the Armed Services Committee, Speaker Pelosi, and a Republican on the committee, Mac Thornberry, as well, I was determined not to let what they were proposing happen. And today we celebrate this again, victory for common sense. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Hanukkah from the United States of America.